EA Sports. It's in the game.
I'm very excited now. The anticipation. Ooh.
Okay.
Want to
Thanks for
break
the
from
stretch,
the
too.
ads?
Very cool.
Upgrade now to Spotify Premium and enjoy ad-free music.
Will Smith just smacked the shit.
very excited now. The anticipation. Ooh.
Hello. The fuck? What?
Will Smith just smacked the shit out.
Cosmic, what the fuck did you just say? Maybe giving people access to Nude Marie wasn't the best choice. Who is the Nude Marie? For a second, I thought you were like, oh, I thought you were talking about me for a second, and then she doesn't have any of those parts. Since she's a cyborg, but the point was to draw. You had me panicking like, oh shit, do I got my NSFW Etsy somewhere? But that was all taken down. All my NSFW shit on Etsy was taken down. We only got the SFW works on there now. I'm still considering where to repurpose all that. I mean, no one got it anyway, but hey, welcome in, Cosmic. Hi, the cat. Hi, Zylu. I'm not going to distort. I, in fact, am going to try and breathe. Because I just got finished doing my workout for the day. So I'm a little hot. I'm a little sweaty. And, you know, when you're hot and sweaty, you're always hot and you're always ready. You're always hot and you're always ready. I promise my brants wouldn't stop you. Yeah, boy, I sure hope you don't. What? Why are, what? Bruh. Hello? What? Why you no work? Bruh. Why is it not working now? Oh, now you work. What the Sigma? Alright, my keybinds were not working until right now. Anywho's, hi! Welcome, babe. Hope everyone's doing okay. Like I said, I'm breathy because I just got finished working out. So if I sound, well, if I abbreviate a lot of my words or no, have more spaces in between than usual, that's why I'm kind of like relaxing. I had everything set up. So as soon as I finished my workout, shut up, Kroger. Go away, Cromer. Go back to Kanto 3 where you belong, bitch. So yeah, what's with the blue 10 poll ticket? What's with the blue 10 poll ticket? Oh, I don't know. I'm kind of I don't know. I'm saving it. I don't know what I'm saving it for, but I'm just kind of saving it for something. Does it? I don't think it ever says it expires, or yeah, it doesn't ever say it expires. I don't know. I'm just gonna wait until like the entire season plays out, and then right before it ends, then I'll like maybe use it. I think. I don't know. I got most of the. Well, yeah, I got most. I think I have. No, never mind. I really don't. I really don't have most. I have none of the season 6 egos. Actually, no, wait, yeah, I do. What am I saying? Yeah, I do. I do got like a good amount of the season 6 egos. I don't know. I don't really want any of these people. I don't care about. I mean, maybe Thumb Salt and maybe Felt Bullet. I don't know. None of these people really interest me enough to do that. You can still pull dupes from that. Yeah, exactly. So that's like if I'm gonna wait out. I had a feeling I was gonna still pull dupes. You have a Garshapoon? 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 I don't know who is Garshapoon. I don't know who Garshapoon is. Please educate me. I don't know who that is. I got these people. That's these people are who I'm using. That's all I know. About all there is to it. Except for the Barbara LaMancha Lane. I plan to use her. I don't know, lady with the big white harpoon arm. Big white harpoon arm? It just sounds like you're talking about Ahab from Kanto 5. Was that Kanto 5? Yeah, it sounds like you're talking about Ahab from Kanto 5. Is it lady? I don't know who you're talking about, but I don't think I have them. So, you know, this is this, and that is that. I don't know who. Who? Ahab? I mean, Ahab's the only person that really has a big white harpoon arm. Ahab, as in Ahab from Moby Dick, who has the gigantic penis. Because all whales have gigantic peni, as well as unload massive amounts of shite. Uh-oh. Ego Ahab. Oh, that's a thing. I didn't even know that was a thing. Ego Ahab. Did you do your railway? Yeah, I did. I did the first part of railway. I don't have the units for the other parts of railway. I give up. That ain't happening anytime. That ain't happening anytime soon. I don't got the XP. You're in Roblox now? What you mean? What you mean? I'm in Roblox. What does that mean? Yeah, they're in Roblox. Oh. Garsha Plumes from Roblox. Yeah, that's Captain Ahab. Ego Ahab is the one with the big harpoon. I see. Yeah, no, I mean, I think the best thing you could get is the Pequod Captain over here. As you can tell, though, I don't have her, and I don't think I'll ever get this version of Ishmael ever. Well, maybe. I never say never. It's you know, like the Mr. Scientussy say, never say never, guys. Maybe one day. Very likely, but I'm not gonna go out of my way to get her. Otherwise, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Potential Man is vaulted. We got Potential Man is vaulted because Potential Man does not have a good passive in comparison to Ncorp Kleinhammer Heathcliff. Huh. Interesting. Anyways. Yeah, Refraction Railway. I don't have the units to do, like, the second line. I am not going to go on my way to farm. I'm not going to go on my way to just get a whole bunch of EXP tickets to just get another team that I will only use for Refraction Railway. You need 3 teams in total, don't you? I'm not doing that. It's a lot of work. I'm not gonna set up 3 different teams out of my own way just to make that happen. Can you use any ID when you're in wave 3? Oh. Well, still, I have to set up another team. I don't even have enough EXP tickets to fully level up, like, my main team. I'm out. I'm broke. I'm so broke. Just like in game and in real life. You know, art always imitates reality. You can use a support? What do you mean I can use a support? I can't use support for the entire Refraction Railway. What do you mean? You can't use support for the entire Refraction Railway. Or can you? I don't. No, you can't. Why not? What do you mean, why not? I use support on Railway. I'm happy you could use support on Railway. I unfortunately cannot make my entire team supports. Here, you know what? For shits and giggles, let me try and bring out my best team ever for Refraction Railway 2. Oh. Wait, oh. Can I not edit? Oh, I can't even edit my teams. I can't even edit my teams. No, it doesn't even work. Oh no. Oh no. I have to go to window. Oh no. You should all supports. You can't use all supports. It's just not allowed. It's just not possible. Why not, you stupid bastard? Yeah, you know how much XP it's gonna take to fully level up everybody for Refraction? The best thing I can say is don't use your strong team on wave 1 and same for team 2. I do not believe in myself that I will have a competent enough team for, like, Refraction Railway 2. I don't know. Because these are the second best units I have to utilize. See, who do I... Oh, I use that Rodion. I don't know which Rodion's good. Do you think I can beat Refraction Railway 2 with this team? You think I can really beat Refraction Railway Line 2 with this team, or even Line 1 with this team? You know, we got the level 16 Depressed saying, the one who grips Faust, W Corp Don Quixote, or Rodion Manager, Workshop Marisol. You know, guy, I think this is a competent team. You know, I should just have more faith. You know what they say, you gotta believe in yourself. Don't care what they say. Are the pop-ups not working? What? Oh no, they are. I guess none of them just popped up at that time because they're probably on cooldown. Well, anywho, what are we doing? We're doing Inferno. Yeah, I need to actually have 18 built up for like Refraction Railway 2. I'm just gonna take out everybody except for anyone that's W Corp, because I know W Corp people work well together. People in the same faction always work well. That's just a fact of life. You know what I'm saying? So just take out all these people that are not related to W Corp, because I have a surprisingly large amount of W Corp sinners. So it's pretty dope. It's W Riz. That's W Riz. You know what I'm saying? 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 You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think you guys know what I'm saying. I only have 3 W Corps though, XD. W Corp is just charge, so they just work with any charge, but multi-crack Cliff is a charge support RT. Multi-crack Cliff? Do I even have that? I don't think that's this guy. No, that's not this guy. And I don't even have him. Oh wait, I do have him upside. Hi Willie, welcome in, hope you're doing good. Well, let's just go and finish up this, since I can actually do this.
The hierarchy.
Fact is though, I don't got that many IDs, and the IDs I do have are not paired very well together. How are you, Little Bottom? I'm doing great, Biggest Bottom. How are you, Biggest Bottom? The largest bottom of them all. I'm a top? Yeah, alright, sure. Every top is a bottom, every bottom is a switch, every switch is a top. These are facts, undeniable facts. You bring up statistics if you want to prove me wrong. And even then, though, the stats are lying. Because I said the stats are lying. You dig?
Well, now that that's over with, I would like the sinners to come gather around here.
Hohenheim placed the sinners in a single file before him and began.
Now the regular checkup is complete. We finally had enough data to compare your pre-employment statuses to the different current selves.
I miss my rabbits. Go hunt them. Are your rabbits running? Go shoot with an arrow.
I'm very excited now. The anticipation. Ooh.
Which means...
Indeed, we were able to get to measure pre-employment combat capabilities as well.
Sometimes I wonder how many brain cells you have if you have less than 30. That's being generous. You know, that's being generous. That's being super generous. That's like Jeffrey Epstein levels of generosity you're giving me there. Listen, I probably have 0.003 brain cells. 2.5? Damn, bro, that's like Jeff Bezos levels of generosity. Does that mean you're gonna give me $1 million? Who, Jeffrey Epstein? I don't know. I think he's a guy that may not have game-ended himself. I don't know anything about that, though. We don't talk about Bruno. You dig? I'm a rabbit. I won't have my own kind. Wah, I don't want to fucking hear it.
Oh, what are your conclusions? Allow me to preface this by saying that there isn't much significance establishing this particular hierarchy of power on a linear scale. Like I said, you are likely mediocre at the present anyway, and...
Can I send a clip from you? No. I am reading. Reading takes precipice over clips. You dig? Oh, there's plenty of significance, alright. We all gotta know who the big boss is.
Well, this is but a spectacle, the worst case scenario. We must show you which one of us has the most right and authority to read the rest of the news in our case of executive manager becomes due to some unknown yet inexorable circumstances unavailable. What the Sigma? Yeah. Look at the funny clip, bruh. Sleep with one eye open, my branch is gonna jump your beefiness. Oh, please jump me. Ooh woo. Damn, why Cosmic wants to look at the funny clip. What's the funny clip? Is it the pinky clip? The pinky clip that you can find on my TikTok? The funny clip you can find on my YouTube shorts? The funny clip you can find on my Rumble? The one I edited that is Omega Pod Jam. Yeah, the pinky clip? No, I'm not. I know I'm not muted. These nuts are muted in your mouth. Got him. So guys, whenever you want, you should check out my YouTube and TikTok shorts.
Because that has late bunnies on there. Who stole my audio? Audio Reddick! Lucy, oh! That was just me. No, you guys aren't. You can't do this. And you're not fooling me. You're not fooling me. Hey, that's.
I don't listen to anyone weaker than I am.
What if there was a reason I was the first one asked to introduce himself?
Damn, Daniel!
It's chat. Listen, I know these. You see, I'm the master troller. You can't troll me. I troll way hard. Listen. I've done these tricks. You can't do them to me. I'm too big brain for them. Better like next time. There was a burgeoning interest among the sinners to see which one of them would be at the apex of the scale. Were they to be measured by the strength prior to their employment? Hey, maybe before I lost my memories,
You're the
even
master obedient bottom.
So that means I'm a top, right, Timmy? Because I'm the master obedient bottom? Because all bottoms are switches? And switches can be bottoms and tops? And all self-proclaimed switches are tops, and all self-proclaimed tops are bottoms.
You're not a bottom.
Now you're doing reverse psychology on me. You can't fool
Bring
me.
me midnight, the endless dark. Bring me beasts that howl and bark. Bring me crimson liquid red. Bring me the sickness terror bred. Bring me thunder lightning true. Bring me hope of nothing new. Rot, decay, dilapidation. Bring the end of anticipation. You're a sub.
Subway! Eat fresh!
Damn, bro, I didn't know Timmy. Timmy has his moments where he does bring up Shakespeare. Isn't that so awesome? Look at our. Oh, you know what? I should have a thingy so we can showcase Timmy off. Otherwise, this is just how we show Timmy. Timmy's such a big brain, bro. No Shakespeare. Isn't that so W Riz chat? I think that's Omega W Riz, but that's just my opinion. My gamer opinion.
Dante, dumb.
A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T U V
now he's got
W
into Joe
X
Biden
Y
dementia
Z
mode.
T X I L I T R A T A O N W A L P U R G I S N A C H T.
Bro went full on Joe Biden mode. I'm scared of the diddler coming so close. The diddler? What did Timmy ever do to you? I will spank Timmy if he has ever done naughty things. It is interesting how I recollect
Joe Biden is THST, the guy from Fortnite.
Yes, Timmy, that is indeed the guy from Fortnite. The Fortnite Battle Pass. You Vermire are a diddler. No, I'm not P Diddy. You're talking. No, P Diddy's a diddler. Me? Gungaga. You dig?
Yeah, I picks you up and immediately starts shaking you like a snow globe per POS.
What? Oh, Timmy, he's shaking me. Oh my god. Hey Timmy, guess what? He's gone. I killed him. He's dead. I killed Timmy. That's what you get for shaking me. You ever heard of SBS, buddy? Now you got it, Timmy. You got SBS. Get dunked on. Get dunked on.
It would be quite shocking if that cat,
hit the whip.
No, but a cat could never do that.
Worms inside
Holy shit,
your
he's still
drip.
alive.
Worms inside they rip.
Oh my god. It's the ghost, Timmy.
Squirm.
It's the ghost, Timmy.
Inside they
Timmy.
yearn. Worms inside your flesh
Timmy.
and bone. Worms that eat until they're grown. We all have worms. One day we must, as sure as death, as sure as dust.
You Pinky fan? Yes, I'm totally a Pinky fan. Totally a Pinky fan. That's exactly why I have a clip where that's exactly why I have the canceled clip of Pinky on my screen. That's exactly why the clip that got Pinky canceled on my stream. Exactly. See, now you're thinking with portals. All right, Timmy, here, come back. I hope you're happy now, bitch. He still posts on Twitter. I mean, you can get canceled, and bro got canceled and still posts on Twitter. You can get canceled, still post on Twitter. Wait, what? Timmy's not here. What? Sigma? Oh, there he is. Hi, Timmy. Welcome back, Timmy. You're a diddler. Why do you keep saying that? Okay. Oh no. You got a source to back up those claims? Watch the funny clip. Like I said, that funny clip is on my YouTube Shorts and my Rumble. And, of course, my TikTok. How about we watch my version? My version is really funny because I made it. And what I make is always the funniest, you dig? I farted. Hi, farted. I'm Vermire.
It is intriguing how every collector has the desire to get the clean picture of it, the pecking order. A negative expression of this desire may even lead to juvenile behaviors among children. For example, stealing their colleagues' lunches for meager reasons, such as scoring higher than they did on a test. You're not speaking from personal experience, are you? Yes. I believe that trying to conceal the outcome—
Bring me back to God. I saw my mother there. Take me back, great heavens. I shall ascend as a decay.
Fine. Get out of here, Timmy. Bitch! I'm trying to read the story! Let me read the story! I want to play the fucking visual novels, Timmy! How dare you interrupt me? What's your TikTok name?
Mother incoming.
Timmy is now free. He is now free to visit his mother. He's only on temporary leave, though. He'll be back shortly. Hello, Timmy. Welcome back. How was it visiting your mother? Your mother.
Thus, I believe that trying to conceal the outcome of the test that from you would be quite meaningless. Each of your placements in that line you are standing in signifies that very order. You were so curious to know. I do not wish to waste any more breath on this subject.
Timmy had such a good time visiting his mother. He's too gobsmacked to say anything. There was a long silence. Then the sinners all simultaneously turned to look at the person standing in the frontmost position of the line. What?
Okay, so turns out my mom is a gooner.
What does that mean? She's a gooner. Your mother gooning? Oh no. She's watched the Meat Canyon. She's watched too much Meat Canyon. I think it's so over for your mom, Timmy. There is nothing we can do for her. You have to. We just have to cope with the consequences of your mother's actions. This has to be the longest, most awkward, most loaded sentence I've ever felt in my life. Much did I wish to do to
She
hold...
watched too much Sesame Street.
Sesame Street? I thought that was family friendly Felix. But, you know, family friendly Felix. Family friendly Felix. You tell me what's Sesame Street doing? They promoting drag queens now? Oh my word. They promoting drag queens to kids on the Sesame Street. Oh my word. Why didn't anyone tell me sooner? I'd be watching. I need to show my kids now. My kids must know everything about Sesame Street. They have to understand how great drag is. Don't you understand how good drag is? We have to show them. More men dressing up as women in gigantic purple wigs.
Nosh is just a diddler like you.
No comment, bitch. Reference. Was that the Butter 87? Nah, I know what I am gonna. You know, I am gonna show that clip though. I'm gonna show my edit because I'm proud of my edit that I made because I think it was super good and I liked making it and I thought it was funny. So we're gonna have to show it to everybody because I like my edit. It's actually, wow, it's doing surprisingly well. Oh shit.
Was that the bite of Vtuber ever?
I also, you know, actually this clip as well made me realize that my mic was like too far away, so I had to adjust. Well, I didn't have to, but I decided to adjust it. So hopefully it doesn't sound so cringe now. Where is? Can you do the pinky, just the nice version?
If you're a minor, you should yourself.
If you are a minor, you should love yourself.
Yeah.
If you are a minor coming to my stream, you deserve hugs and kisses.
Yeah, from your
no
parents.
homo. Wait.
No homo. Oh my god. Oh no. It's so over. Minor grammar mistake was speaking. Oh.
You deserve hugs and kisses from your mother.
Doing your
You
mom.
deserve hugs and kisses from your mother. That's what I meant. I don't think you should give minors kisses. No. You deserve hugs and kisses from your mom. Only your mom and daddy. Only your mommy and daddy. Only your mommy and daddy. Not your brothers. Not anyone that's not blood related. Only your mommy and daddy. No, don't click that. No, don't fucking click. No. Pixelated. I don't understand. Why is it so pixelated? Am I streaming my shit in like 720p or something? Oh, yeah, my output resolution is 720. Maybe I should make it higher.
I did get hugs and kisses from my mother when I was in heaven.
Yeah, maybe I should make that. Maybe I should actually make it the. I don't know. I have it. I don't have it at that output because of whatchamacallit. My shit breaking, or at least the few that my shit would break. I really should make my output. I'm going to change that though because that bothers me now. Or at least maybe I think that's the issue. If that's not the issue, I just gotta cope. But I hope that's the issue. I'm gonna fix that after this is over. Crazy? I was crazy once. They put me into a room, a rubber room with rats. The rats would be crazy. Hi, Onishiba, thanks for the head
I also
pat.
met Jesus. He was my gay awakening.
Yo, Jesus, gay? Gay for you? Dude, I'm gay for Jesus. Hashtag dicks out for Jesus. You know, I would. Did anyone actually who made the hashtag dicks out for Harambe? Wait, what was that? Oh, that's not an Opera GX posting.
EA Sports.
Bread for Jesus. What are we spreading? What exactly are we spreading? Tell me more.
What if God was a Funko
Did she
Pop?
put up a
Wouldn't
fight?
that be funny?
If God was a Funko Pop, I would have to go Funko myself, bruh. And I would prefer not that to happen. Spread the jam? No, don't spread the jam. No, do not spread the jam. Don't spread the jam. No. This is not a Nicki Minaj music video. Do not spread the jam. This is not Kanye. Oh no, wait.
Yes,
This is not a
spread
Kanye
it like
West
a good
music video.
girl.
Nor Nicki Minaj. Nor Katy Perry. Nor insert female musician here. Dude, why is it? You know, actually, why is it that almost every single? Why is it every single like popular female artist? You know what? Never mind. I answered my own question. Every single popular female artist is famous just because sex. I mean, quite literally. When was the last time that a music video didn't blow up because it just had a obscene amount of like sexualized content in there? But no, guys. Sexualized content's getting there's less sex. There's less sex in the world. Trust. That's exactly why you're seeing Nicki Minaj talk about her WAP. That's exactly why you have Ariana Grande with titty rockets. All right, was it Nicki Minaj that made WAP? I mean, Nicki Minaj. That's her whole bit anyway. Did you kill the radio star signs? Don't spread it. Do not spread it. No. Stop. Timmy, don't promote this content. Don't promote the spreading it. Do not spread it for Jesus. That's not Jesus. That's a cult leader. That is Diddy. Much did I wish so shrouded in my fathoms, yet I yearned still to convey that we are all.
Did you hear that Disney is trying to buy Nintendo? They want to make the Mario movie. Okay, spread Vermire for Jesus.
No, do not spread for Jesus. No. Don't spread Vermire for Jesus. No, Timmy. No. Hold on, I need a.
You know, it's time to fact check. Check fact check.
Come here, pretty lady.
Timmy, I am like 50 times your size. And you are like you are like our adopted child. No. Stay up there.
They're not cultists, they're the cool kids.
You're staying all the way up there, Timmy. I am not putting you down anytime soon. This is exactly why I have your shoe. This is exactly why your shoes are magnetic and my wig is magnetic. Just so that way you can never do these bizarro thingies, to say the least. No, wait, hold on. All right, Disney wants to buy Nintendo. You know, I heard Jimmy Kimmel is back. Real talk though, I don't understand why they're doing that. Like, controversy outside, controversy out of like Jimmy Kimmel. Outside of that talk.
Yes, I
Bro
lie.
has been losing money. Damn, falling for 3 years. Damn, Jimmy Kimmel's been losing money for like, what was it, Disney for like 4 or 5 years at this point. He has not. His show's not been profitable for 4 or 5 years. His show gets like 100,000 viewers every week. There are at least 30,000 YouTubers that get. I don't know. There's plenty of like low. Yeah. I don't know. There's plenty of other. Again, bro is not profitable. So what is this? When Disney considered buying Nintendo. Oh, it was in 2016. Dude, it's too bad Disney did not buy Nintendo. That sucks. Because now Nintendo is trying to just bully everybody into not being able to make Pokemon games. It took a Pokemon parody game for Game Freak or like the Pokemon company to actually step up their game. I am old, bro. We both. Hey, wait. Hey. Do not just say I'm old, period. We all old, all right? Everyone here, we old. You're old. They're old. He, she, we old. We old. Together. Just like Warframe. You dig? I wish I was younger. I'm turned 31, so I'm a fossil. Thank you. Hey, wait. No, Timmy. Wait, I missed that. Tim, I'm not gonna step on you. No. This is exactly why you are on my head and only on my head. I will step on chat though, gladly. Wee. Yeah, that's 10 years past expiration. Bruh. Yet there remains a certain abundance within my heart. Perhaps the test of this day paint a picture of both my qualities. Thus spoke I, Yi-san. Yi-san? I will place trust in the faith that all of you shall one day sprout wings as
be
I
a bottom and not have to top you all the time.
No, you are. Fine, you're top. Fine, you're top. You weren't getting stepped on. I'm not stepping on you. You're not gonna be. You can top me in the way that you are on top of my head. There is no other way you're topping me, though. Timmy, what you're doing is like no different than Andy and Lele, bruh. What you're saying is no different than Andy and Lele. Funny incest game. He's saying it's the other way around. Ah, yes.
No,
yes, the
I'm
line was made from my
always
point of view.
tired of topping you. I want to be a bottom for once.
You're not allowed to be a bottom. Wait. No, you're still bottom. No, you are a bottom because I'm choosing where you are. You don't have a choice in this. You have no choice. You have no free will. It doesn't exist. It's simply not existent, Timmy. And that is exactly why.
Put him on top currently.
You're physically on top. But you are not mentally on top. You dig?
From here, the center's wielding that oversized lance is the one at the front of this line.
Well, you said some cool words, though. We got this, right, Isa?
Well, 'tis quite the
I'm
bashful
always
occasion.
stepping on you. When will you step on me?
You are my adopted child, Timmy. You're never being stepped on. This is a boundary we are not crossing anytime soon, Timmy. Never, ever. No. Never.
To be the seduced for attention of one such company.
I wouldn't say fervent is the right word. I'm varied, maybe.
I shall be vigilant.
I'm tired of you, father. Where's Auntie Some? You said soon, so it's not an impossibility.
Damn, I guess we're going. Damn, chat pulling me out now. Chat's pull-out game strong. I guess I'm not allowed to be here. People want. Chat's calling for Somicidas. You're lucky, Timmy. Maybe she will abide your request. Although, you're lucky that she's not considered family. Wanker. Oh, oh my god. Oh my gosh. So, Timmy wants to be stepped on, huh? What's in it for Somicidas, Timmy, if I step on you? Since Vermire is doing the... or pulling the family card. No one seemed to have any objections or doubts about who the strongest sinner was, given the earlier event.
And second thought, it appears that it would be best if we left the
Auntie Somi, my favorite member, no thanks, I'm very complicit being your hat.
Well, if that's where you like to be, I can't complain. After all, my head gets cold whenever you're not there. I much prefer the free heater in comparison to no heat at all.
as we have done so far.
I'll just mumble through gritted teeth.
Forsooth, I'm in agreement. I am more partial to roles as that defending fixer or a squire. 'Tis oft the case for such characters enjoying greater popularity since time immemorial. Very happy to see this discussion not coming to blows. Now that we are all ready to move on from this.
Wait a minute. Aren't we all forgetting something pretty important? That's just how the world works, Greg. No one remembers anyone between the first place and the last place. I forgot my own placement in the order.
EA Sports.
Nah, I mean... For real though, my 4070s allow my room not to be heated. I mean, that's probably why I'm still hot and sweaty, even though I have been just sitting for the past, I don't know, almost an hour now. My wrist itch because I got a mosquito bite there. Thank you, mosquitoes, for biting me. I appreciate that. Very cool. I love mosquitoes.
Oh no, God doesn't make mistakes.
Yes, he does. Mosquitoes were definitely a mistake. Mosquitoes and wasps. Oh no, if we have them gone, then something, then what will happen to the ecosystem? Something else will take its place. Moisturize. I don't think I like that answer. I don't think I want to moisturize now just because you told me to. Hello, Queen of Hatred. Welcome in. Hope you're doing great. Me? Close to the camera? No. Never. I never am. Or am I? The bite you, Goose? Oh. Yeah, I guess I could moisturize the bite of 87. So it stops itchy witchy. But that's the fun part, is itching it. Also, I just gotta like focus on... I guess I could. I guess I could.
like to moisturize with you. Washing our hands is important.
Oh, hell yeah, Timmy. I'd love to moisturize with you too. I think it'd be a blast. After all, you are, as a clam, I'm sure... I don't think your skin, your clam skin, absorbs moisture very well, so we might have to wash our hands multiple times to ensure that you are properly moisturized, right, Timmy? Don't worry. I got you, Timmy. I got you. No, fellas, I wasn't even a part of this list.
Oh, were you not?
Who cares, mate? There's 12 of
Hygiene
us.
is important even for oranges like me.
An orange? True. Yo, Oni likes feet? Yeah? Yeah? Yeah, you like feet, huh? Huh? Yeah, filthy fucking chat. Yeah, you like feet, huh? Don't you bitches, huh? Yeah, you like my feet more than Vermisi's, huh? Yeah, enjoy that. Enjoy this. Yeah, you like that, don't you?
What's
You don't
a
have to egg
beast?
me on more. I would do as much as I want. You like this? Beg harder. Beg more. Just tell me how much you like it. I know you do. I know you do. I'm never gonna get past this level. I'm never gonna get past this fucking dialogue scene, man. We've been here for almost 40 minutes. We're never gonna get through this. What's a bitch? Ooh, that's a good question, Timmy. What is a bitch? Well, one can say that a bitch is a female dog that is pregnant. Another can say that a bitch is, you know, someone that is not so pogchamp. You dig? You'll never escape? Right. Not if I'll die trying. Some people just follow the radar. Big deal, let's get on with it. Hey, you can't just disregard me like that. Like, you can't just disregard me like swan away, blah. I guess somewhere around my level probably, or Heathcliff's. Ishmael replied in a voice that had clearly lost all interest in this discussion.
You're an listener with a bizarre insectoid arm. And no choice but to place you in the least favorite category of all researchers. Exceptions!
They really hate that, huh?
In other words, you are a unique case that cannot well be placed in a list or a scale. It just would be irresponsible. I'd say that you carry a certain potential.
Potential, man? That, potential, is it? Does that mean that I can also be first place if all goes well?
It could very well be the reverse, given the definition of potential.
Let not this query hover your mind, Gregor. Your day will come. You was funny, getting controlled by the guy who placed last. Oh shit, it's over! It's over! Shit, it's over! We did it! We did it! We got through! Yes! Finally! We can actually go into the next level before my Nephilim fully fills up. Finally. Oh shit, it's more dialogue.
Father Vermire is hot, and Somicidas is my favorite. I don't find her hot, Jay.
Father Vermire is hot. But yet I am the favorite. So that means Vermire is hot and sweaty. Probably because they just worked out. And if I'm your favorite, that means I'm your... And well, I mean, come on. We don't gotta brag about me being the favorite here.
Father Vermire is hot, and Somicidas is my favorite. I don't find her hot. I just like her personality.
Wow.
Okay.
Well, you know what? We will take personality over not. I need Roz from us taking rooms with this. I'm always watching.
Will Smith just smacked the shit out.
I'm always watching you, Mike Wazowski. I'm always watching.
After some time passed,
Next, we must discuss the classification numbers. We have been assigning risk levels for distortions just as we have for abnormalities. The observation logs you have written for us were of great help, of course. Many researchers struggled to parse the handwriting of certain centers, however. It was good data all the same.
we once had a 3-hour debate over a letter. Heh, even that bloody governors gave up on trying to fix my handwriting. Heathcliff grinned proudly and wiped the side of his nose.
I love you.
I gotta go to work. Oh man. Well, I hope you have a good time at work. Thanks for coming around, Oni. I hope you had a wonderful time while you were here. You better. It's mandatory. Only case. That is the only possible solution thing option. You know what I'm saying? Who's the nerd?
This is Hoem Hype. He's part of the LCE research team chief. He's the LCE research team chief. Nerd. Quite literally just nerd. That's his entire gimmick. He's a nerd.
As you all must be well aware, the current system of classification numbers has a rather significant oversight. Because abnormalities were created of the former L Corp, our classification had to be updated. Had to be lifted from our whole system. What a nerd. I mean, bro is just peak scientist moment. However, the criteria by which the former L Corp measured the risk levels was the amount of their energy production. As a correlation of sorts, it was often the case that the more aggressive abnormalities produced more energy, but their disruptive capabilities were not a part of the criteria. Despite the correlation, that is why certain abnormalities were assigned to relatively lower risk levels, despite their potential to kill even multiple higher-ranking employees.
Lord Vermire, what would you do? Someone calls you the N-word? Move on with my day. Laugh and move on. What are they gonna do? Call me a cracker next? Oh no! What, you not tunneled yet? Tunneled? Oh shit, no! No! Go away, Nemesis! Go away! Go away, Nemesis! Back to your game where you belong. What? Oh, it's because I'm in steppy mode. When I'm in steppy mode, everything's off. Ah. Damn. Steppy mode hard. Alright, good enough. Methinks. What was he gonna do? What was he gonna say? Is it a good or bad message?
I'm gonna say bad morning to
Ma shall decide. What? You tell me. Let's see. What is auto? Mods would decide. I don't think there's no mods. I'm the only mod. What did you say? Let's find out. Bruh. What? I don't even see anything. Okay. Oh, Cracker Barrel. Cracker Barrel! Yo, Cracker Barrels and Cracker Barrels. Oh no, not the cracker word. Oh no. Oh no. It's so over. Oh no, what a horrendous word. I am so deeply offended. I must write a 10-page Google Docy about how I was offended by a chatter. Oh no.
As long as they're not nomadic, despite their potential to kill even multiple higher risk ranking employees.
They were an energy company at the end of the day. It makes sense that their priority would be to measure the energy output.
However, here, both abnormalities and distortions must be suppressed via direct confrontation. Thus, the former L Corp's classification is rather incongruent with our purposes.
I once heard someone say that we should be wary of people who drone on and on in the intro.
Thus, it became necessary for us to reorganize the distortions, risk levels, and classification codes.
Wow, how interesting. So whose job is that gonna be?
Do a 10-page fanfic of the chatter getting pregnant as Riven.
No. No, I don't think I will. No. I don't think, Timmy. I think that Shadow will be flattered if I did that. Now, what I could do is ask them for the character and then commission somebody to draw them pregnant.
But why?
But I would never do that. Never. I would never, ever do that. You know, that's... Or even worse. I draw them eating a burger.
I am rather taken aback by the naivete with which you asked me that question.
Us. It's us. Sinners without the right to refuse, was it? Me? A monster? No, I would never. That's just all a hypothetical. All a hypothetical. Don't worry, Cosmic. It's all hypothetical. Only head, like pyrocynical video. Wait a second. Aren't you just uploading your own work onto us? A privilege given to researchers. Oi, oi, don't be so ignorant, yeah? Definitely not giving my permission. Well, see, don't worry, I would never do it.
This is all just in order to research the distortions, right? We gotta.
The other way around. Assistant?
We've got to do research in distortions or to solve them better. It's elementary shite.
Bad guy and heartbroken. Hohenheim's really got you wrapped around his finger. You know what?
According to LZD on-site investigative reasoning team leader, the progression of a distortion is much like that of a disease. The fate of an abnormality awaits at the end of the distortion phenomena. After all, when a distortion progresses into an abnormality, all pre-existing individualities are erased, replaced with the totality of an abnormality.
Shadelsky? Who the Sigma is Shadelsky? What the Sigma? What the Sigma? Who the Sigma? I don't know who that is. Who that? John said Shadelsky, Forsaken Whiskey. Forsaken Whiskey? He's also a guy on YouTube. Damn, Daniel. He's also a bro. Oh. He has a John Sadelsky is on Roblox and a YouTuber and a Twitter user. Shadelsky is the guy with the bat. Oh. I see. Now you're thinking with portals. Thus, it is impossible to bring back a distortion that has already transformed into an abnormality. It will no longer have that reversibility that they once had in the distortion phase. The Roblox is on top of Gregor. John Snelsey is one of the 3 biggest, greatest Roblox. Oh, yeah. Hey, yo, does that mean he's the one that added the romance update to Roblox? I would love to give him a handshake. Totally. No, he left? Oh, okay. All right, he's W Riz. All right, he's W Riz. Never mind. We don't got to give him a handshake. We give him a bro fist instead. Just be daddy. Oh. You want Builder Man for that, bruh.
So a distortion like that Time Ripper fella will eventually become an abnormality too, if left untouched.
If you are referring to the subject, HE6PI2001, then yes. This is simply a prediction, of course, because that particular subject isn't contained here. I cannot say with absolute certainty that progression into an abnormality will be observed.
During a purge for some reason, his account got deleted. Lamau. Bro has not been active in Roblox in forever. Oh, a correct assessment.
Oh, didn't limbuscompany collect the Time Ripper?
We hoped we would, but T-Corp was very adamant about their claim over the entity to the point where they refused to even sit at the negotiation table.
I don't think I'll be playing Forsaken ever. I might play Blammo one day, but that's about it for my Roblox endeavors. If I can even get through limbuscompany, that is, I would play Blammo, but that does not. With how it's going.
But when are you becoming a skin in Forsaken?
When's the collab? 500 cigarettes. I don't know. What is that? How do you even get a collab for Forsaken? I wouldn't know. I would not know. I wouldn't even know where to begin. It's like fixing a broken electric bike. You know, you wouldn't even begin because you're not the one that assembled it. You ask the creators nicely. I'll ask the creators nicely, maybe in 5 years. I will consider asking the creators in 5 years if I can be added to the game OC. Maybe. My confidence is not high enough to ask nicely quite yet.
I found their time reaping ability quite fascinating. But sometimes I must know when to cut my losses, I suppose.
That'd be easy skin for Jason Voorhees. Yo, W Riz. Wait, so that HE something, is the new classification code format?
Indeed. Because it is difficult to identify and observe the origin and the shape of a distortion, we decided to forego that information and instead replace them with their sin affinities. The expected damage scale.
Sin affinities, PI, must refer to Bigrita, Sloth. It appears that the classification now mimics the classification of the peculiar.
They do indeed follow the same thought process. But if we're being technical here, I wouldn't say it mimics it. It would be more accurate to say that if the peculiar are at once the origins of the distortions, its byproducts, the affinities can be transferred 1-to-1.
What's the expected damage scale? Combat capability, I'm guessing. I remember them saying that the risk levels were determined based on the Nephilim production rates, which is not the most meaningful information to us who have to fight them directly.
It was a tad inconvenient to put a nebulous idea like bad capabilities into a singular numerical scale of power. Certain entities have idiosyncrasies and variables that may make such a linear measure quite meaningless. So, instead, we tried to measure the expected amount of damage that Limbus Company personnel might suffer should they engage these entities in battle. What's this Time Ripper poses? While this Time Ripper possesses a very little threat against the centers due to your idiosyncrasies, the very nature of the weapon means they can immediately deal a nigh fatal blow to anyone from the LCC department with a single strike. This is why this Stowe student was given a rather high expected damage scale of 6 from a scale of 1 to 10. Please do note that this is not a perfect system and these values are there only as references.
Will the standard be applied to abnormalities as well?
We have plans to do so. Yes. Risk levels and expected damage scales will be coming before their classification codes. Speaking of which, I have something to show you all.
Forsaken's cool. I'll have to look into it more. I really don't. I don't know anything about Forsaken other than they have Limbus Company stuff in there. What is it?
What else other than the monolith? One with the highest potential values among Limbus Company business.
The only Roblox game I know about is like Tornado Simulator and then Blammo. And then it's been forever since I played Blammo. But the issue with Blammo is that they have a lot of copyrighted music in there. So it makes it very difficult to properly stream.
Roblox.
Forsaken's Roblox, but Roblox DBD, but better because the servers actually have abilities. So it's even more survivor-sided than DBD. Ah, I see. Awesome. No, not for me. I don't. I only enjoy playing killer. Playing survivor is terrible. No. Oh. 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 Interesting. As a killer main, I can say survivor is fun. I mean, I just don't really like Dead by Daylight. Because the issue with Dead by Daylight, it's just one long game of psychological warfare and humiliation. Have you ever apparently there was like a psychologist like 8-9 years ago that posted on Reddit how the entire premise of DBD is to like humiliate one another. What is it? I think I have it somewhere. Let's see. Psychologist examines why DBD is stressful. And the entire gimmick is that basically to win as a killer, you have to annihilate all your enemies. Otherwise, it's not a true win. And to win as a survivor, you have to escape. But you know, it's both very easy. It's very easy to lose on both sides. I mean, unless you don't care about slaying every single survivor on killer, and you don't care about considering that a win. I don't know. I'm happy if I get 2 people. That's a win in my book. I've annihilated half the team because like those 2 people could either be weak sauce or you know they could all be gamers. You can't choose an to play survivor until you get the turn to killer. You see, I played Dead by Daylight with the way that they have the blood points. So if it's 100% blood points in survivor, I play that. If it's 100 blood points in killer, I play that. Issue is that all the survivor mains are employed. So that means that usually by the time survivor mains are playing, so where killer bonus is active, I go to bed. Because I work a 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. job. Where those people, they work on 9 to 5. Having those 2 hours of difference means I get to play killer significantly less. Thus, I'm forced to play survivor more if I actually want to get a competent amount of blood points. Or like a decent amount, I mean, not competent, decent amount. Stinks. But yeah, what's it called? There's a video on YouTube guy called Psychologist Explains Why DBD is Stressful. I like it. I mean, I used to like have that on loop while I was playing DBD to like try and not get raged out. But the very issue is that that game is purposely designed just to piss you off. Yeah, it's designed to piss you off to then like want to replay it to like prove to yourself that you're not Garbo. That's the very issue of it.
What else?
Let's see. Oh yeah.
That's the development of transportation, management, and processing methodologies of the monolith is a glowing achievement indeed.
Maybe one day I will play Forsaken. I don't know. I could have it as like a reward for the sub on a donathon if I ever do that again. The artifact, by its very nature, possesses a great danger. I hesitate to embrace its use so willingly.
The great danger? What wouldn't you say that we are bested by danger at all times? The arbitrariness in deciding how dangerous something is comes from the degree to which it possesses a risk. As you must already know, the monolith here is a device that can force a distortion.
Only you can charge across the map, and hit someone means you can charge them again immediately. Hit another person means you can charge again and do more damage. Charging someone twice means you slam them and hit 2 people can basically just take away half their health. Oh, so it's a health-based system, and that sounds like a blight. Sounds like blight. Interesting. Blight's fun.
It is scattered throughout the city just like the golden bow, at first only in possession of the fingers and the syndicates of the backstreets, to now being collected by companies both large and small and nameless, like a plague.
Forsaken doesn't have hooks as health. Ah, I see. Okay. Alright. Uh-huh. We have also learned that they have become rather high priority targets for some wings out there.
As luck would have it, we managed to begin a research expedition and collection of the monolith much earlier than the others. Now, we are already at the stage in which we may partake in the processing and the sales of these artifacts, expanding our business ventures.
As Jen, they only give him a keys, which is what decides who's killer, and you need to survive until a timer hits 0. Ah. So looping the win is looping is like the preferred way to win. In comparison to just repairing a generator until you know they're all maxed out. Interesting.
You could say then that we nearly avoided the very unsavory fate of having to tussle with the wings for the possession of these artifacts. Because we have had to confront the wings directly were that the case.
Asking out of pure curiosity here, what would happen if we were ever assigned a city threat level?
Is she?
How about we don't ask questions we don't ever want to find out the answers to? I mean, what if we do some contractual shenanigans? And if we go against the associations? I
think it'd be a good thing to know ahead of time, just in case.
Seems like a question worth entertaining to me. Let's see. From Canard. To the city, to star the city, I suppose your assignment will be somewhere between urban plague and urban nightmare.
Not SOTC yet, are we?
It almost sounds as if you want to be given a threat level. It is true that you, upon first sight, due to your revival powers, the potential of the entity's technology may appear to possess a rather troublesome risk. However, you have a very clear and obvious weakness.
Depends, Jason. Yes, the other killers, they all have ways to hit you anyway. Be it making a wall of spikes that block your way, minions and projectiles that go through walls, or just Noil. There's stamina management too. Interesting. I like how it has. I like how it's not just a pure DBD clone, and it has like its own separate systems that make it different in comparison to that. The way to explain Noli, you bastard. Oh, you bastard! Just like Foxy the pie rat. Rat pie the Foxy. I can't do the noise. How does he go? Oh, it's like the Moorhound noise. The Moorhound noise where he goes, ah! You bastard! Oh, what was I gonna say? Oh, actually, yeah, what was I gonna do? Fake gens, hallucinations, a projectile explodes and brings you close, and I already explained Void Rush. Fun. Sounds fun. Pardon me. Where the Sigma is it? Editing this thingy.
Hello Jimmy, hello Drew. I am going to make a delicious dinner meal.
There we go, perfect. Elliot can throw pieces on the ground that heal. If you have hallucinations, Elliot's team, there's a chance a fake pizza will spawn and do nothing. Nice. Funny. I like that though, that's funny. At least.
Is that it is true that you, upon first sight, due to your however, you have a very clear and obvious weakness.
Indeed, all our Avengers will be moot upon the manager's death. Hohenheim slowly turns around to look at me, prompting Faust and the other sitters to follow suit. What if we protect them, though?
I am impressed by your optimism, given the kinds of enemies you have faced thus far. We don't even need to go so far back in time to discuss the incidents with the fixer Siegfried or Big Brother Ricardo. I read from your reports. Should the third sitter suddenly seek to attack the manager with our full might, do you truly believe that the rest of you would be enough to protect them?
Just spawn a fake Noli that will follow you and do fake damage while the real Noli ravages everyone else. That's pretty funny.
No. The flow of this world is that the manager will be preserved, that no such thing may come to pass.
That is enough, Hohenheim. Any further divulgence, and Faust will open a disciplinary committee to discuss the consequences of your careless words.
Not there yet, are we? Very well. Whichever is the case, you do have the potential to become a star of the city threat at some time in the future. But do remember that it would be best if you could avoid that unfortunate designation.
I tend to feel that I was fake and just stood there and like the limit had times people from fake towards me.
I love Noli.
I love you.
Noli sounds fun.
And please, don't forget that this is only true so long as you have Limbus Company's backing.
Was the final scene dialogue? Oh, a dungeon? A dungeon. Really, a dungeon. That's a surprise. All right, then. Yeah, Noli sounds like a good time, though.
We are almost done with the regular checkup. Finally, we have a chance for you to overcome an adversity based on what you have learned thus far.
I'm saving for your self skin. I'm saving for your self skin and for Noli. Maybe. Maybe.
And for me to prove my hypothesis.
What hypothesis is he talking about?
No need to worry. My hypotheses have never been wrong. Most of the time. This experiment is entirely of my own design and supervision.
Your self skin makes the killer your avatar? Oh. Oh. That sounds fun. Yo, you get a custom avatar? Damn, you get a that's damn. Is that a custom avatar? Yo, Noli, with Noli, you can get the custom avatar. You save up for the custom avatar. You know that custom avatar, dude. Is that a custom avatar, bro? Is that a custom avatar, dude? Can I have that custom avatar? Drop your skin. I want that custom avatar.
And I will faithfully follow my own pure Cassie's instincts as a researcher.
Guys, I have a feeling we're not gonna like where this goes.
Now, do you see this monolith here?
Yeah, I do. It's a monolith, but the problem is they cost a lot. Well, how many hours do you have to play the game mode to get it? If I was to guess, I would say like 150 hours.
Don't you worry. My researchers will be the ones to activate the artifact.
Activate the artifact?
Not on you. Relax. I understand that none of you would be willing participants to this experiment.
I swear, if they're going to force us to distort saying that, we have no right to refuse or something. I'm gonna... Yeah, hang on, I can't let you do that, even as your assistant.
Yes, but if you must, we are willing to send the weakest sinner among us for...
Forget I said that. That was foolish of me. What to say?
I will be the subject of the experiment myself.
You're going to distort yourself? Am I hearing you right?
Aren't you curious to see what kind of distortion you would end up becoming? I'm sure this is a question you have all entertained. At least once.
It takes a lot longer to get yourself enough to buy a skin of yourself than it takes to buy every single character. I would not know anything about the playtime. I feel like for any... What's it called? I know for Mecha Break, before they updated the game, to get like one of the cool looking skins, that was going to be about like 80 hours worth of gameplay, but they updated it so you would get more currency per win, and like you would get currency on losing. Because before, I don't know, if you played Mecha Break, if you won a game, you would get 100 currency. If you lost a game, you get like 10 at most. Then they like buffed it so that way if you like, yeah, you'd have to win to get 100, and then if you lost you got like 10. So again, you'd have to win 100, no, it'd be like 1,600 games. Would it? No, you would have to win 160 like 5 games in order to get like a cool looking skin for your mech. No, I ain't curious. It ain't a very pleasant experience either.
Stop gritting your teeth like that. Persistent. It'll have an adverse effect on your long-term dental health.
What if you just end up turning into a Peculium? You could end up becoming a Peculium. Just another one of the fodder we slaughter our way through for the test earlier. You're risking that?
Is indeed a possibility. It would signify nothing more than my very own limitations. Just a mediocre shell. If such an incident comes to pass, his employees would transport me to a containment unit. We even made a bet on what kind of Peculium I would turn into.
If you're a VIP in a custom server, you get special skins. Oh, was that originally were mod? Only because they're overpowered, stuff like a Jess that would punches your way across the map, or Taff. Jess that punches you away across the map, or Taff who has a gun. Also one with a big belly. Yo, Santa Claus? Santa Claus? Ho ho ho, Santa Claus. My big belly. My big belly. Ooh woo. Ibatan Begule. I uninvent in her implicate. Roblox the site has actual lore. Roblox the site has lore? Hey yo? What's the lore of Roblox? What, the Sigma? That sounds that's kind of crazy. What is the lore of Roblox? Tell me the lore! I must know now. I need to know. But how could you?
Think about it like this. If I were to become a peculiar, it would be akin to losing a game of chance. Of course, what counts as a loss may depend on what I, at that precise time, consider to be losing. But the mere fact of turning a peculium relieves me of any value to life.
I'd say he was being too hard on himself, but that felt like too simple of an expression to describe his tone.
This company would most likely attempt to transport me to a containment unit, but I disagree with that decision. I would like to ask you to dispose of me on the spot. I am well aware that I'm not the kind of congenial person who earns others' favor. At first meeting, I am. If at all. I also don't believe that our brief relationship has been the most amicable kind. Therefore, I see little reason why you would hesitate to cut me down. Of course, sinners with gentle hearts like this young Sinclair here may express certain distaste against this decision. But once I become a peculium, it may as well be that whole mind the entity has ceased to be. So I hope no unnecessary emotions like guilt clouds your judgment in killing the peculium, a mere byproduct.
But what if something unexpected happens? We're talking about your life here. Don't you have any manuals with backup plans or...
This is a very simple matter. Nothing more than a coin flip, heads or tails. It appears that you are still insisting on your absurd 50-50 theory. I am a researcher who wishes to humiliate the field of mathematical statistics, unlike the general lady of the academia. I believe there is a certain romanticism to research. It is much more exciting to run as many tests and gain as many samples as we can than to be stuck behind a desk, poring day and night over books and paper, isn't it? If it's tails, then you may dispose of me immediately, and the employees here will take care of the rest. Don't forget to destroy the key inside that coat pocket. The files inside my cabinets, for example.
Yes, we remember.
If I were to successfully distort, we would be halfway to success. Oh my, for the first time. I'm feeling quite envy for you all. I wish I could be a witness to my very own distortion.
Huh?
If you've been paying attention to my lectures, perhaps you could even come up with the classification code for my distortion too. Going by the standards we have discussed earlier. Not that I have a very high expectation that you would. I have recently come to realization that people nodding along to my words is not a signifier of comprehension, but instead an expression of idle niceness.
Nods.
EA Sports.
2x2 made Robloxia, then made the Robloxians. He casts admins to protect it, mainly Builderman and Duskalar and Sheldsky. Duskalar is a wizard pumpkin. Away anyway, 1x1x1x1 is the evil 4D. Being that hates all 3D, but he was entrapped inside the Roblox Nomicon by 2x2. Sheldsky found the book and opened it, releasing 1x1x1x1x1, who turned into a form more like him and became the Swords Master, Sheldsky's greatest enemy, taking all of Sheldsky's hate. Uh-huh. Interesting. That's a lot of names. Do all the names have meaning? Do all like the different names have like Yeah, do all the different names like mean something? Or like are they based off like other names of like I don't know, great people in history? That's what I'd want to know.
Then the manager will open the entrance to the dungeon of fathoms, and you will progress through the mirror dungeon, as you have always when facing distortion, to reach its deepest fathoms to face my distortions once again. I wish you the best of luck in your suppression efforts.
Next section.
And once you've made it that far, it is likely that you will find me unconscious, or, if luck would have it, conscious.
Unconscious? Are you sure this is safe?
A degree of case-by-case variance is to be expected. It may take some time for full recovery, but it will happen should you succeed.
That reminds me. That's how this bamboo-hatted Kim was brought back as well.
Bamboo-hatted Kim? He's recovered? He is safely contained within our facilities.
There's also Nola, who was a myth, John Doe, who's married to Jane Doe, but was corrupted, and then Cool Kid, who actually was just a hacker that tormented the game so much that they made him canon 15 years later. Oh. Cool Kid was a hacker that tormented the game so much. Is Cool Kid like the child of Cool Cat? You know, you got Cool Cat, then you got Cool Cat's child, Cool Kid.
It seems that they are ready to activate the monolith. I am confident that I, even as a distortion, will be quite the exceptional specimen.
Hang on, just like that?
You're not a peculiar. Indeed, and I can still hear them. Yes, I remember. I still do.
I know he'll be back, but gosh, this is pretty unnerving. Don't worry, we'll bring him back no matter what.
The manager says that we will bring him back no matter what.
Sure sounds like a dependable sort, this manager of yours.
Very well.
Please take a look at this. Is this a note? Did he write his tips on how to do this or something?
He says that all you have to do is read what's on that note in front of his distortion. Apparently, it's some kind of a code.
I don't think he'll hear anything but ticking noises from me. Can you read his Marisol? It will be done, as you commanded. Marisol now began to read the words from the note aloud. Lobotomy Corporation, 5 minutes, potentiality, anticipation, right hand. The moment Marisol uttered them, the all-too-familiar portal began to appear around Hohenheim's distortion, as though they were a key to a door. Scattering shards of familiar yet alien sight appeared immediately beyond the shimmering veil.
Hello, you. I am going to make a delicious dinner meal.
Cool Kid is a gray hacker and leader of the Cool Club, where everyone has the same avatar, which is Cool Kid. He hacked to work at a pizza place so much they made him canon by adding him in the final challenge of work at a pizza place for Roblox's event. Uh-huh. Interesting. Hohenheim had already entered the portal as we stood there gawking, but we could still hear his voice echoing through the laboratory.
I suppose I'll be forced to share my past here. The past I never wanted to share. The past no one cares to learn about. It is something I must endure for the sake of this experiment. However,
I need to expose every little detail of it. It's all in the past now. And anyway, isn't it? Oh, Lobotomy Corp. Ooh. Well. Cool Kid is so cool. Wait till you hear about Blood and the Pretty Princess.
Oh yeah? Mr. Krabs?
We're at the starting point of the Dungeon of the Fathoms. We found ourselves in a room that appears to be a workshop of ego gears. If you have a score below 100% inspiration rate in the aptitude test, take only a single ego from here. An ominous warning sign greets us, and the same words repeat carries ceaselessly from the speaker. The listeners all go take a look, note enticed by the sign telling us that we can pick up ego gears here, but what we find there are ego gifts. What? These ain't ego gears. These are them gifts or something, right? Those are original characters of Forsaken, also Cool Kid skids. Oh. Interesting. Here's the ego are manifested here in the shape of ego gifts. Can we just take them all? This is a dungeon of the Fathoms, as it differs from the usual mirror dungeons. It is highly advisable that its rules are followed. What should we do? Let's see. Take the flaming gauntlet. Take the combat boots with spiky bits on them. Take the clean solution spray. Take the combat boots. This one seems best suited for the situation we're in. We take the spike combat boots. Hey, it's Rupture! Let's go! I'm lashing with a base attack skill that inflicts Rupture. Okay. It does something Rupture. I'm not reading all that. Too many words. Too many words. Hohenheim's Fathoms. Yo, ye ho in that Heim, A. We ho with that Heim, gay.
내 명을 들은 시비수 결집이다.
Oh? What's going on with them? Good, it appears that I can censor these in my own will.
Good, it appears that I can censor these with my own will, at least to a degree. Your mission here is to classify me as distortion, reach the end of this dungeon of the Fathoms, and bring me back. Your mission, however, does not involve digging into my past.
It appears that we have a passing familiarity with this place.
Us.
What is it that they seek to convey?
I don't believe any level of proper communication will be feasible given that you are in a dungeon of the Fathoms.
Well, then do something about it.
I regret to tell you, the setting of this dungeon is out of my hands. Had it been up to me, I would have manifested a place that was much more fascinating than this. Like that library. It would have every book in existence.
You used to work for the Lobotomy Corporation?
One of my past careers. Yes.
Us. Diplomacy did not seem to be an option here. The censored people brandished their weapons threateningly and stood in our path. Looks like we're going to have to take them down if we want to make any progress here. Can't be helped. Let's get ready for a fight. Want a cool comic recommendation for Webtoon? Absolutely. I'm always down to read any and all comics. But what is it? What's it about? Hey yo, Hung Loon doing Answer Me Haisho Pax first turn Deadman. Deadman's Hand. A dealer's game. Ooh. That sounds familiar. I feel like I've heard that before. So what happens in it? What's it about?
괜찮아요, 단테님. 이럴 때도 있는 법이죠.
어머, 놀랐어?
제가를 처음 쥔 형 누나들이랑 비슷한 느낌이네요. 아, 그러니까 어디가 비슷하냐면
Hey, Malphau's got her S3 W Riz. Go Mal.
아, 여기선 이런 공격이 잘 먹히는군요. 물론 제쳐라. 단테님은 매번 기발한 발상을 떠올리시네요.
Thank you, Hanglu. I always know the best ideas, don't I? No need to flex on my ego. Hey, nice damage, Rodion. Damn, Daniel. All that. Wow, that was short. Man, I thought that would be going on for longer. I guess because we have a rupture identity, because we got a rupture thingy, and we have only rupture identities on team that's just breezing through. How long is it? Oh, that's pretty long. Okay.
I'm very excited now.
Came across a group of researchers passionately poring over various documents, having the debate about two subjects: emotions and flame. Regular flames don't seem to hurt the abnormalities very much, so why does this work, I wonder? Perhaps a greater degree of wrathful emotions open up the room. The fire seat to touch abnormalities and distortions, both entities of the unknown. They must have noticed us, listening to their conversation intently. One of them approached us with a glint in their eyes. Are you the sample who's agreed to this experiment? So if so, try us on. In the researcher's hands, was that what looked like an initiating plug or a testing machine of sorts? We are the sample. As the world turned into a wasteland, and now 4 factions rule based on poker cards, clubs, hearts, spades, and diamonds. Hearts are the ones with deals, spades are the ones with the military, clubs are the rich ones, and diamonds do all the trades. But a secret threat is starting to show? Uh-huh. Oh, alright. Oh, step forth, Honglu. Go, my Honglu. Yeah. Oh, what an interesting reaction. Decent synchronization rate as well. Maybe the researchers liked what they saw. After scribbling their observations in the various papers, the researchers let Honglu go. Honglu took off the gear and presented it before the researchers returned it. But they simply shook her head their response. The gear seems to fit you perfectly. Take it with you. Reignition plug. Nice. What does it do? Burn? Oh man, we don't have any burn identities. That's Elriz. Elriz. How could you hold Heim's Fathoms? You give us a rupture identity, then a fire one. I am putting on Sinclair just for that. So, how do we know this guy is actually distorted? He doesn't sound any different from his usual self. The sanity degradation due to distortion affects every subject differently. I mean, yeah, but Shinshrin is on Fathoms. But, Hohenheim, you're in a dungeon of the Fathoms. We will see through it with Dante's power whether you want to show us or not. You make a fair assessment. How about this, then? If you were to see them anyway, allow me to save you the trouble and give you a quick rundown instead. Come visit me as soon as you finish watching my tale. This tale began when that man walked into my laboratory. Yes, I had a personal laboratory all to myself. One of the few perks of being an elite researcher. I like this background. This guy just telling the story however he wants to, isn't he? I am Mr. Hohenheim. Let me think. I don't quite remember what he looked like. Something like this, perhaps? Whichever is the case, I was planning to censor his appearance anyway. Hey, I want to talk to you about something. Stop! Are you here to express your displeasure with me? The what now? If you are, do let me know from the get-go. I had a feeling about it. This would happen. 3 months! Not a bad record for working without a workplace conflict. Oh, if this is about quitting, then you would find a much better audience among the human resource team. No, I mean, I'm just here to thank you for picking me some dude from the back streets to work here. Heard it was you who made the hiring decision. I don't know how to put this, but you're the only one who saw my... What's the word? Yeah, my potential. You saw something that no one's cared to look into before. Know what I mean? But it had nothing to do with something so grandiose from his potentiality. A wing does not hire people from the back streets for something so insignificant. While this information has never been publicly available, Lobotomy Corporation's primary criterion was trauma. Candidates with horrible, insurmountable traumas were often favored by the company. And, if in an indirect way, it was only natural that they would begin to favor candidates who originate from the back streets. Your greetings are acknowledged, Jimmy. Now, feel free to leave my office. Alright, Jimmy. Anyways, I've been meaning to ask you, Mr. Hohenheim, why do you always enjoy being alone? It may come as a surprise to you, but I am very adept at spending my time all on my own. It is one of the hundreds of distinguishing features that set me apart from ordinary men. Say, don't you need someone to be, like, your right-hand man? My right-hand man is doing just fine. Thank you very much. Do you believe in potentialities, Hohenheim? What an unrelenting, stubborn employee he was. Even in hindsight. Thanks to you, I do, and I've been thinking. If I keep at it, one day I might even find myself living in large and less, changing my world little by little. Kind of like how a thing like me managed to snag a position here in Lobotomy Corporation. So I'm thinking here that I want to stick around in your circle. To bring about such drastic changes to one's life in the realm of feasibility for an exceptional researcher like myself, indeed. But you are, like most of the rabble, painfully average in most qualities, and therefore unlikely to be the moving force in that change. I have no faith in universal things like potentialities. I have faith in myself. In myself alone! Besides, I am not very partial to mathematical statistics with the probability theory anyway. So, I would like to keep both my right and left hands as my own. Have a nice day. I guess if I were to recommend, I don't know, if I were to recommend a manga back, I could recommend Kagurabashi. I think that's, funnily enough, it's gonna get an anime soon. It's gonna get animated by the same people that have done Uma Musume, the horse girl idol anime. Want to know something about me? I'm the kind of guy who doesn't really think about things action before deliberation. Get me?
Listen, carefree. Possibly the only merit to be found in those who originate from the back streets. Or was it that of thinly veiled right of physical assault?
Nah, I'm talking about the new abno that just got shipped here. It's a tricky one to manage, I'll tell you what. It reads your mind, screwing up all kinds of strategies or whatever as long as it's based on hard logic. Want to shoot for the Department of the Year award together?
Should be rather skilled in the art of transactions.
One of the few merits found in those who originate from the back streets.
I will admit, I suppose I was overcome by certain ennui back then. In hindsight, it was foolish of me to engage in such inane conversations. You let us, the remnants of my past come to haunt us. Perhaps it is I whom they truly wish to hurt.
Oh yeah? Uh-oh, he left him to die. Uh-oh. Hohenheim? Leaving someone to die? No way, that's crazy. I would never believe so. That can't be possible.
단테님은 매번 기발한 발상을 떠올리시네요. 토끼를 보내라. 저 해충들을 도려내라.
훌륭하군요.
다들 첫 여정을 시작했을 때보다 정말 강해지셨네요. 묘해요. 매일 보아하는데도 지금은 여기선 이런 공격이 잘 먹히는군요. 제가를 처음 쥔 형 누나들이랑 비슷한 느낌이네요. 그러니까 어디가 비슷하냐면 힘을 얻은 분들 특유의 분위기가 똑 닮았답니다.
이제 깨우치시길.
넌 그러자 키울 수도 없겠구나. 저희에게도 이런 힘을 베풀어 주시다니 마음씨가 넓은 분이실까요? 실수로 주셨더라도 상관없어요. 한 번 베푼 이상 낙장
At least I have a good excuse to like turn off my voice. At least I have a good excuse. Good excuse? That's not the right word. That's not the right word. What am I trying to say? Oh man, the fight scenes give me a brief respite from speaking. Only so brief. It's finally here, the Department of the Year award.
Indeed, I have finally done it. With some minor assistance from you, of course, and some other employees.
Come on, admit it. Didn't you notice that a lot more employees are saying hello, good morning, and what have you to you in the hallways compared to when your reputation was a bit, all because I'm just that good of a rawhide man.
I will admit that your intuitive and spontaneous eye was of some assistance when it came to identifying certain observations among abnormalities.
This is the potentiality I was talking about, man. Same thing you saw in me when you decided to get me on board.
Apologies for ruining the moment, but the next few years quickly and busily flew by without much trouble. Of course, we picked up ourselves a few more Department of the Year awards, some promotions, and some collaboration researchers. Yet all things must come to an end. The infamous fall of the Bobby Corporation, for one. You've us. So, I don't suppose you have any trouble hazarding what they're all telling me, even as the words come out fragmented. You left us. Nothing but words of endless resentment.
You left us behind. Oh. The fall of the former L-Corp. I remember what Miss Yuri told us. Sack crumbled in an instant, trapping the employees in there, the abnormalities. What? What is the sound? The whole structure is quaking. What the hell is...
Initiating site burial in 100 seconds. Any remaining employees must immediately evacuate the structure.
Counting down. 95. 94. The escape pods to the surface are here. But there's only one seat left. They're saying that the next one's in 5 minutes.
Aye. Listen closely. At the risk of sounding rather callous, I must inform you that the chance of survival in cases of crisis such as this is usually granted only to a very small minority of the people affected. Some who prioritize the fairness of the process may settle on primitive methods such as drawing lots to see who gets to escape. In the more barbaric groups, the survivor would be decided by none other than the rule of might. However, I am glad to find myself among those who are on the side of intelligence. So I would make this argument. Let's just put before you. Compare yourselves. Whose sole final purpose in life is clinging to your mediocre office jobs and making good on your debt payments? And me, who has produced several groundbreaking, epical theses and research results at such an early age, whose life in your eyes is of greater worth. Yes, and that is how it is. And that is how this tale ends. The compounded collapsed 90 seconds later. I left the employees of my department behind and boarded the escape pod elevator and survived. How could you? Without even a hint of remorse? Wrath is a hideous emotion. I am here today only because I have always maintained a cold, rational head. The Elcourt branch within Hohenheim's dungeon of the Fathoms begins to crumble. It almost appears as though his heart was crumbling as well. Well, now that's over with, I invite you to come face me, the distortion, and the experiment will come to an end. But trying to defeat his distortion in the fight, I don't think that'll bring him back. I just know it. I agree. We're still in deep waters here. This can't possibly be all there is to it. Let's see. Yeah, bro. We got a few couple of dialogue choices to go. We see the philantarium within the cyan-hued fairy flutters toward the wiry ancient branch of the tree and softly lands on one of them. The branch seemed to fairy sways as though to entice us to get closer to them. Bright, countless yellow eyes glimmer from the shadows beneath its roots. What a beautiful specimen, this fey lantern. Have you finished your observations? We've been learning a lot about the abnormality recently. There's still a lot of unknowns, but still. Speaking of which, here's a pop quiz. What eco gift can you get from the Fey Lantern? Concavity? Pay more attention next time. The researcher brushed past us. Oh. Wow. Rude researcher SMH my head.
Want a break from the ads? Upgrade now to Spotify Premium and enjoy ad-free music.
비록 함께 전장에 나서는 건 아니지만 저희를 이끌어주는 건 단테님만 할 수 있는
시간
일이에요.
끌 것 없이
이번에도 분명
모두
원하시는 길로
치워버리죠.
저희를 잘 이끌어주시겠죠? 아시의 이상이 줬다. 다들 첫 여정을 시작했을 때보다 정말 강해지셨네요. 매일 보아왔는데도 지금
Babe Wan?
감회가 새로워요.
But I love me long time. Sucky, sucky, funky, funky. Bum, 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 bum. Oh no, they hurt the Hong Lucy, not the Hong Lucy. Oh no.
마음씨가 넓은 분이실까?
You are not all just gonna attack the exact same enemy.
실수로 드셨더라도 상관없어요.
Not on my
한번
watch.
뵙은 이상 낙장 불입이랍니다.
일기당천.
최근엔 좋았어요.
Good job. Nice cock. Very large.
아, 여기선 이런 공격이 잘 먹히는.
Nice cock.
친히 목을 떨궈주마.
Well, oh no. Rip Bozo. Bozo's gone. XD.
빈틈투성이네.
Wow, that was short. What the Sigma? You know, let's go up here. Let's do this one. I like that. This one looks cool. I'm gonna do it. Let's do it. Oh.
Oh no, I'm so afraid. Ooh.
We got. Nah, this is. We only got like 500 health. We got this. Easy breezy. Oh, bro activates guard even though we won the clash. That's Riz. Joke's on you. We won every single clash there. XD Lamau. Wait, oh, bro got his S3's turn 1. W Riz. Not W Riz.
매번 기발한 발상을 떠올리시네요.
이 거리면 충분해. 너한텐 조금 멀겠지만.
괜찮아요, 단테님. 이럴 때도 있는 법이죠.
What do you mean? All that happened is that we didn't slay him in the first turn, he's saying. Why gotta be so depresso, dog? That's Riz.
친히 목을 떨궈주마.
Ah, yes, Unbreakable Coins, my favorite.
I sure do love unbreakable coins. Unbreakable coins are the best.
아까랑 다르게 기운이 없어 보여요.
Alright, what do we want to do here? Let's see, that's struggling, so don't worry about that. What about this? That's favored, that's dominating. Alright, we dominate. That's favored. Nah. That's dominating, we do that.
W Riz!
모조리 치워버리죠.
Answer me, hi show packs!
Aw, yeah, Mr. Krabs. Ah, yes, bro has an unbreakable coin, of course. I love unbreakable coin attacks. They're so cool. They're so awesome. They're so cool. Oh, is he gone? He's gone. Bye-bye. That's what you get for being a wanker.
여기선 이런 공격이 잘 먹히는군요.
Bye-bye. That's what you get for being a wanker. At the end of this hallway, a group of researchers are having a discussion in front of an unnaturally dark place. Noticing our presence, their face brighten up as they approach us. Please, will you investigate the area ahead of us? We will accept with the best of our ability, should you accept. Accept and investigate. They're not going to help us. Who will accept? Honglu. I love to see you take some proper enthusiasm. Yes, I love you. I like your attitude. Take this with you. It'll help you in your investigations. After handing us the gear, the researchers walked up to the sinners and began examining them. Once they were finished, the sinners were all in tip-top shape again. Oh, and I see it a full HP. Regular optional back here. Limbus Company identities, skill 2 gain offense level +1 and deal. Skill 3 gains offense level 2 and deal. Ooh, wow! If there are 4 Limbus Company identities among the backup units, 2 random allies again 2. If there are 4 plus Limbus Company identities among the backup units. Oh, 4 plus Limbus Company units? I'm not putting no Limbus Company units on. Nuh-uh.
Nobody got time for that. We arrived at the entrance to Holmheim's laboratory.
This may be my final order to you. Either suppress me and return safe and sound to where you came from, or fail the suppression. Place me in a containment unit, and perhaps we can observe what happens next.
That's when Heathcliff suddenly strode forward. Hohenheim, you still believe in that potentiality? I do. It's what keeps me going. You only hire researchers from the back streets, don't you? I heard from him earlier. He told me that you're a right pompous bloke. Thanks to you, they can continue to research and believe that there might be things in the world that's worth working toward. What? Okay, what? No, that's just how the combat starts? Okay.
와, 다들 몸에 신기한 걸 두르셨네요.
All right, interesting music to begin with.
이 앞에 숨쉬는 내가 알았어. 누구 하나 살려보내지 마라. 아시의 이상을 함께 줬단.
Hey yo, potential woman got her skill 3 on turn 1 W Riz.
불끄듯 지원했군.
Hey yo, Rodion got her skill 3 at turn 1 W Riz.
알겠지만. 틈을 끊어.
단테님은 매번 기발한 발상을 떠올리시네요.
What's contemplation 2? Unused final power plus 1 for poise. Unused gain plus 4 poise potency. Ooh-wee. That sounds dangerous. Can we have someone deal with that? No. Maybe? So if Rodion attacks that, will it actually get rid of it or nah? Well, I guess we're about to find out. Oh, yay. Unbreakable skills! What the Sigma? What was that?
목을 떨궈주마.
It looks like we attacked contemplation anyway, so maybe we should just do the do.
비록 함께 전장에 나서는 건 아니지만 저희를 이끌어주는 건 단테님만 할 수 있는 일이에요. 이번에도 분명
Alright.
길로 저희를 잘 이끌어주시겠죠?
Sorry, bro has just a gigantic shield at the start of this turn. And we gotta delete it, it seems. Well, that's easy. We're about to, because we got Hong Lu's S3.
틈을 끊어. 바로.
Wait, why don't we only have 6 turns? I should have 7. Because I only have... Oh, no, wait, never mind. Never mind. I don't have 6 centers fully unlocked yet. It's only... I don't have 7 centers fully unlocked. It's only 5. Uh-oh, Stinky. Hopeless. Uh-oh, Stinky. La 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 la. What about this? What about that? Favored? Alright, get him, Faust. Win! Yeah. Oh, it's still gonna clap. Wow, unbreakable coin. I should have looked. Oh, well. At least that means it's not gonna do as much damage as it would have done. Ooh, ooh. Oh, wow. He has the shield on. Elriz.
여기선 이런 공격이 잘 먹히는군요.
What plagues your mind, Manager?
Your suppression efforts seem to be smooth sailing. This is exactly as you have seen. Manager, save for a few parts that were censored, I concealed nothing from your view. I don't believe I have committed any wrong by escaping that place alone, leaving the others to be buried there. Ah, of course. It may be right from a moral standpoint. Why would anyone ever look at it from that perspective, Manager? Especially when you are well aware that in the city, such a perspective is entirely irrelevant and worthless.
I can feel his gaze on me. Like you said, the suppression is going well. It feels wrong. Like it shouldn't end like this. What should I tell him? What is Holmheim trying to hide from us? Let's see. Weakens the shield passive. There's another weakens the SP passive. Let's weaken the shield passive. That was pretty annoying. We're running away from something. Faust relayed my words to Holmheim.
Running away? An interesting point. But allow me to retort my words. My choice was not to run away. To deny and evade what has happened is too pathological a choice, isn't it? I am well aware. I am very well aware that the only way to solve a problem is to face it head on. Which is another aspect of myself that sets me apart from the common man. When an issue arises, or in a very rare cases, when were I to find myself in a tumult, emotional nature, I first attempt to establish a logical explanation.
Hi, Sora. Welcome in. Hope you're doing good. How's your day? I
reconstruct what was perceived and regulate my emotions, expressing fury and anger. It's a plain waste of resources. But I must admit to one thing. Now that I have conducted some level of cold introspection, I will admit that it wasn't entirely mature of me to censor so much of my fathoms. Of course, this does not mean that I will now remove that sense of memories. My ego is not so feeble as to be shaken by a few words. I don't really understand most of what Holmheim was talking about, but I can't shake this thought that everything he's been saying was just an effort to distance from his own emotions. Oh, it's that. Oh, that's it. It's that easy. I just permanently lowered the shield, huh? Okay, cool. W Riz. W Riz.
Oh, my foul. I'm currently waiting until ZZZ to download after a long day of both school and work. Oh. You see, I would be interested in playing ZZZ if it was not made by Hoyoverse. Oh no, don't tell me you stunned Ishmael. No, don't tell me you stunned. Oh, wait, never mind. It's not the dual attack. That's okay. I'd be interested in playing ZZZ if the game was not made by Hoyoverse. I hear it's better than like Genshin and Star Rail, but also there's just not a character that I can like that I've been interested in getting quite yet. Like I've seen the Fox Girl around, but the issue with the Fox Girl is that she's too popular. Like, but you know, I'm one of those people that's just like, oh, I see this character a lot. She's popular. I don't like her. I don't want her now. I was like interested in her at first, but I in my shitpost Discord server, people just keep posting her over and over again, and I've lost complete interest in Fox Woman. I don't even know who she is or what she does or anything about her, other than Fox. Why are you downloading ZZZ?
Why aren't you downloading the hit famous new game? Well, not new game, the hit famous game Limbuscompany with the Arc Knights collab right around the corner.
That was easy. That and I already got like a whole bunch of gacha games I've been playing. The escape pods to the surface are here, but there's only one seat left. They're saying that the next one's in 5 minutes. Hi Nemo, welcome, I hope you're doing great. How was the Don Quixote jump scare? Well, wasn't that scary? It wasn't that bad. The Don Quixote jump scare was pretty dope though. Pretty fast, and it's pretty awesome though that at least Don Quixote has the memories of Sancho, but for whatever reason when she takes off the funny shoes, the familiar just goes El Riz. It was bad on first day. Oh, I can believe that, especially with like the units that people don't have now. I feel like with the Haisho pack, the latest units in the game, they should make this game so easy. Haisho packing this just make this game so easy. Let's talk about, I was only playing because a lot of my team members are on both the game I'm working on and when I just got my job are talking about ZZZ. Lamau, Haisho definitely power correct massively. Oh, without a doubt. I don't know about I think also it looks like I from what I've heard as well, it really seems that way as well with N-Corp saying. I don't know about N-Corp Ryoshu, because I don't know anybody that has gotten her and used her yet, but I would assume that N-Corp Ryoshu and N-Corp Ising are also pretty powerful as well. Like, especially with Hong Lu and Horsey Sang being able to do dual attacks, aka just have multiple turns before your turn really ends. It's awesome. Did you know about the N-Corp Ising and Mirror Dungeon incident? Yes. I've heard that you can speed run through Mirror Dungeon just because of N-Corp Ising. I don't know exactly what you can do. I don't know exactly how it works. I just heard that you can do it. It was 5 minutes. Man, I wish my Mirror Dungeon runs were only 5 minutes. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of a hard dungeon run being like 2-3 hours. So, Horsora, since you're downloading ZZZ, who are you gonna pull for? Are you gonna save for somebody and then pull for them when they come back, or are you gonna just like pull for who's on the current banner? I mean, I think the ZZZ also suffers from like other Hoyo games where, I mean, I think ZZZ suffers from every single gacha game issue where the later the characters are released in the game, the more powerful they are in comparison to like the base characters. I know especially for Hoyoverse games, they quite literally just give them better like health, attack, and defense stats. Vivian, Jane Doe, and Ellen. You like the rat? You like the rat? I'm happy for you. Good for you. I don't like the rat. I don't like the rat because the rat is just horny bait. The rat is just horny bait, and I don't care about the rat. The rat is my PFP and Discord. If the rat was not horny bait, the fact that she's horny bait and the fact that everyone loves her for being horny bait is exactly why I don't like her. Again, if she was not popular, I think I would like her. But because she's popular, I don't like her. I don't know who Vivian is. I know who Ellen is, though. I think Ellen's okay. I think Ellen is okay just because I heard that, just because I know about that one fan made, that one fan ZZZ song, that it sounds pretty good. And I like how Ellen's voice actress sings it. It's just you singing a random center with low HP, you shoot them and then everything else goes. Oh? So, wait, wait. Would it work? Would it work if he did Yi Sang and, Incorp Rodion? Is that like a good strat to use for yeah, is that a possible strat to like speedrun Mirror Dungeon? Because if that's the case, I might actually do that. Incorp Rodia? Yeah, Incorp Rodia. Oh no, isn't it Roshu? No, it's Ryoshu. No, it's Incorp. No, it's an Incorp Ryoshu. It is Incorp Ryoshu. Yeah, Incorp Ryoshu. Vivian, I think, is one of the newer characters in the way that they have Vivian. She's the stalker? Oh. It's just using the fell bullet ego? Oh. Oh, okay. Oh. Not the ID itself, but the ID heavily boosts ego. Oh. Man, I gotta have the ID to boost the ego and use both of them if I want to speedrun. Man, that's a lot of work. I can't do that. I'm not doing that now. I gotta use inspiration now. I don't want to. Let me see. Let me look at Vivian. I'm interested in looking at who Vivian is now. ZZZ Vivian. So you take an ally, shoot the ally, and all enemies behind them go poof. Oh, I have not seen Vivian before. Yeah, she definitely is. All right, I can see. Oh, she actually kind of looks like oh shit, what's her name? Wow, hold on. Who's the purple woman? Hold on. What's the purple woman from Limbus Company? Limbus Company, purple woman. I don't remember her name. Iori? No, it's not Iori. Who's the name is it? Dulcina, dude, she actually kind of looks like. Damn. I think ZZZ did a little bit of stealing. Oh, what the segment? What did I do? Oh, unpin tab. I wanted to duplicate the tab, then go back a page. Go back a page. Go back a page. Hold on. Let me hold on. Here we all right. Here we got shut up. Stop. Thank you. All right. Vivian Banshee here. Vivian. Newest character that was released in the Limbus Company a couple months ago. I mean, they're not the same character, but I do find it really funny how Limbus Company made. I find it really funny how Limbus Company made Dulcina, and she came out like, what was it, about at least like 8 months ago. Dulcina came out or existed 8 months ago, and now we got ZZZ Vivian, both purple, both umbrella. Oh my gosh, they're both purple and they both have umbrella. Stealing confirmed. And then I go lurkies. Yeah. So you take an ally, shoot the ally, and on him is behind and go poof. Man, maybe maybe I'll do that 10 pull just because. Purple to Yori. No. Yeah. Wait, purple to Yori? No. Dude, I really do hope that like Rhodia, is it Ryoshu? I think a lot of people are mad at Hoyo, to be honest, for one of Hankei's new updates. Oh, you do you mean the Fate Stay Night collab? Dude. People are mad is an understatement. People are enraged. People are quitting. People are quitting the game because of how terrible the Fate Stay Night collab was. I mean, people like the units, but the store they hyped up the collab for, you know, 2 years, and the story for the collab, people were pissed off because half of it is just poor writing, and then you don't even see like the characters you pull for until halfway through the event, and even then though you don't see them, as far as I heard, you don't see them that much. I would not know. I don't play Hoyo. I stopped playing Honkai after 3 or 4. After I stopped playing Honkai when they had the Pokemon mandatory game event. Because I did not want to play Pokemon with my Echoes. I think it was that. One of the updates on March 7th looked a little too much like Vivian. Vivian? Oh? I won't know anything about that. The escape pods to the surface are here, but there's only one seat left. They're saying that the next one's in 5 minutes. Hi. Look, I don't actually believe you hired me because you saw my potential or something. Just like that. But I want to believe that you found a hope and potentialities because of me. A hope and anticipation that we can make things better as long as we keep at it.
I can't leave you all behind. I can't just save my skin without everyone.
This is what a right-hand man does, isn't it? Take my potential you found and take it right with you to the surface. Damn. All right, I like his character design. Why are all the VTubers I like now coming on at once?
Oh my gosh, talking about other people's streams? That's a 3. Oh my gosh, talking about other people's streams? I'm gonna have to ban you.
I love how I used to be kind of like that, but now I just realized, dude, people do that. It's whatever. I mean, I used to be like annoyed, but nowadays I'm just like, dude, everyone does it. I think it's really funny though how fragile people's egos are, and they're like, oh, another streamer mentioned in my chat, ban. How dare you mention what other people? What do you mean you like other people than me? I'm gonna ban you. You're banned. 4 years. 4-year ban. Come back. Come back when you realize that I'm cooler than all of them. I never quite understood why people would like. I never understood when people take screenshots of it and be like, "Oh, this happened today. I'm so sad." It's like, "Oh, wah. Fuck, I don't want to hear you crying, bitch." Oh no, out of your 30 average viewers, one of them said they were gonna watch somebody else, and oh no, if I ever get people who enjoy watching me, I wouldn't think if I ever get people who will enjoy watching me, I honestly think I wouldn't give two fucks. Yeah, exactly! I mean, like, if you're gonna, like, I don't know, if you're purposely going out of your way to be like, I'm gonna watch this person, I'm gonna be like, oh, okay. I'm sad now. But no, I can't quite understand when people throw a fit and then screenshot the chatter's name and then just basically call them out on Twitter. It's like, okay, bro, chill. Talk about what makes you happy, then talk. Talk about what makes you happy, then talk about it if it makes you happy. Yes, indeed. Take my potentially found and rise, take it to the surface.
But you, Jonathan, what about you?
Well, maybe next time, some other time.
Wrath is a hideous emotion. That is why I did nothing at the entrance of that branch. Only remembering nothing more.
Oh, damn. Oh no, he's so sad. His friends are dead.
Boo!
Oh my gosh, you spooked me. Oh no, wait, hold on. Let me try that again. Hold on. Let me Joe Biden dementia moment. Scary! Ah!
Remembering nothing more. Remembering the ones I left behind.
I can sense the dungeon of the Fathom slowly beginning to close. Sometime later.
I've returned safe and sound.
Welcome back, boss.
To be frank, I once wished to be someone like yourself, Heathcliff.
What are you talking about? I don't want Heathcliff to be like Heathcliff.
Because it's not easy to put my faith not in games or of numbers, but in those slimiest potentials of the world and continue to exist. I know it's not very befitting of a researcher to do so, but it is quite romantic attitude for a human body, is it not? Well, the experiment is over. It was a huge success. Oh, thanks to us, right? No, it was a failure. I had established this hypothesis that the sole answer was to hold a firm belief in the self and nothing else. Had my hypothesis been correct, I would have remained a distortion. Thus, I would like to extend my gratitude to all of you. Thank you for making me fail. And it seems that the classification for my distortion was HE5SU. Disappointingly mediocre. But I suppose it can be helped. The world is a place where we must find the ray of potentiality among the mediocre after all. I get my paycheck in 2 weeks. The first thing I will purchase after I help out with Reddit is a sub for you. Well, thank you. You don't have to, but I appreciate it. if you can and do. I will. I hold it. I hold it against you no more. Listen, as someone that loves ad blockers, I I love ad blockers. I use ad blockers on quite literally everybody. I don't know if I have. Do I have any ad blockers that actually works? I don't know. Sometimes they do work. Am I even able to talk about this? Oh no, Daddy Twitch, don't ban me. Oh no, Daddy Twitch. No, don't ban me because I said I use the ad blockers. Oh no. I think I tell everybody if you just use ad blockers. I hate ads as much as the next person. The world is a place where we must find the ray potentially among the mediocre after all.
Let us move on now. Metaphysics is prepared to depart. Watch stream go down into 5 minutes in the... Because I'm talking about ad blockers. Boy, I sure hope not. I'm replying to text. Go but sorry. Hohenheim's researchers waved at us. Well, meet again, right? No thank you.
Everything has gone to an end, so you consider this to be our final meeting.
I am tired. Englishing is not Englishing. No, I got what you said. I got what you said. What do you mean? Down to less to exchange this guy. Last thing we saw before the portal activated were the LCE researchers pushing up their glasses in our general direction. Though I'd only taken a step or two, the entire world around us seemed to transform, landing us back inside the transportation instrument. Now that I think about it, we didn't even get to learn about why Gregor's bones made those cracking noises. All we learned from this experiment is that the sinners have all become mediocre. But they each held certain potentialities within themselves. I know you did. It's just hearing me think. You say, "Oh, I need sleep." Mood. That is actually me though. When I actually need sleep. Ah, thanks for the hydrate stretch posture check. Because a lot of times I'll say something and then like 10 seconds later I'll after like a 5 to 10 second pause, I'll like reflect on what I said and be like, did that even make sense? Did what I say actually sound coherent? And then I'll say that out loud to myself, and then before anyone answers, I'm just like, no, it did not. No. Why did I say that? None of what I just said made absolutely no sense, and I have no idea what I was even trying to correlate. I spoke words, and I had not a single thought behind what I just said. That's me when I am slightly eepy. Autism at its finest. The autism gift! Yo, I love this vid. No one ever says autism enough. I never see this one. I love the autism video. Each of us mulled over the events at LCE. We returned to the bus where Shaw and Virgilius were waiting for us. Well. What was I going to say? Oh, yes. Intervallo number 5, Nocturnal Sweeping. Oh. I like the music. I like this music. This is nice music. I'm excited. Oh man, it's gonna take. Oh, pardon me. I got a shitter on my spine. A shitter? A shiver. It's taken so long to get through the intervals, but we're getting there. So we're so close. We might actually make it. We might actually be able to do the Arknights collab before Chaos Zero Nightmare comes out, because that's like my biggest shtick, my biggest thing. I really want to get through limbuscompany and the Arknights collaboration before CZN comes out, because when CZN comes out, I'm locking in. I'm locking in. That's gonna be like my gimmick for a little bit, so long as I have the energy for it. But we since I'm I have issues with my bike, me Padre's gonna help me look at it. So because of that, I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna raid like 30 minutes earlier than I usually end. So for anyone that is on Mr. Twatch, we are gonna raid the 5th Ronin. If you're subscribed, you can copy paste the raid command into the chat. If you're not subscribed, that is okay. I guess it's okay. I'll cope. If I get one more random DM request on TikTok and someone who plays VR chat, I'm chucking it, bruh. VR chat moment. Dude, you know, the biggest red flag in someone, they talk about how much they play VR chat, period. they just talk about how they play VR chat. Biggest red flag in someone, honestly. As mean or crazy as it sounds, it's a fact. Well, on that note, I'm gonna see y'all next time Vermire feast upon the next victim. Bye bye.
Bye.